you could still tell that some of it was lingering a little bit, but when we walked in the room, like I told myself, I'm gonna give you the 245 to deal with it and be over with it, and that's at the time that we meet with our guys. But I walked into the room, and you could tell there was some that were, still in that mode kind of, but they were coming out of it, and after Coach Cummings got done with special teams and how he awards those guys and talks about the process of the game, everybody was in pretty good moods and got the film watched and get out of the system, be ready to go to work on Tuesday. No, really for me, I was kind of mad at myself because I think there's some things that we could have done a little different with Cooper Kupp. The kid he's a special talent. In my opinion, he's the best player in the nation on any level. And I think he'll be the next great slot receiver in the NFL. That's just my opinion. Because he's canny at what he does. He's not scared to go across the middle. He's great awareness of what the DB's trying to do, where the quarterback wants to put the ball. So there's some things there that I was kicking myself that we should have incorporated in that second half with him. But that's not taking anything away from his ability. That's not taking anything away from Bo. I told Bo Baldwin before the game that we're trying to get our program to where his is. And, Bo being Bo, humble as he is, he kind of, shook it off and deflected it back on what we're trying to get done. But just what happened at the end of that game is what I meant to him is our players are getting there, finding ways to compete, never giving up. But his program's at that point where he's been behind 2, 3, 4 times this year, and they find a way to get it done. And that's what I was referenced to him, when I said that. And, it's the heart of a team that's used to winning, and we're getting there. We're getting close, and our kids are competing. And a couple years ago, you get down 28-40, it easily could have turned into a 60-28, type of deal. But they fought back, found a way to get it done, and they executed the things that we worked on to give us a chance. And that was awesome to see. And so it's definitely going to be a building block for us, and it's a part of the process. No one wants to go through that process when you don't come out on top. Like I told the kids, we fought hard, we battled against Sac State, and we were able to come out on top in a close game. And then we came back 2 weeks later, and you get a victory where everything seems to be working, and you come out against UC Davis, and then you battle. You get all the breaks you need. You get kickoff return for a touchdown, you get punt for a touchdown, and you end up giving yourself a chance at the end, and you don't come out on top. How do you deal with that? Because that's life. That's just what it is. Every time you do everything you think you can do to get the job done, and it just doesn't go your way. How do you respond to that? Do you let it fuel you, or do you let it drain you? And so that's where we are right now is let this thing fuel us and continue to move forward. Yeah, man, it's a testament to the staff, and going out and understanding to get these kids, understanding what we needed. And, that's what we've been trying to build. And we've been young. It seems like we've been young forever, since I got here. But the talent has continued to rise, and it's just about getting those guys to understand what their jobs are, and they're starting to do that. And again, I can't give enough credit to Brian Cummings, just because I think for him, he's using whatever we give him to use on special teams, and he has an uncanny ability to get the kids to believe in what he has them doing on special teams. And it could be the littlest thing, like a good block or something, and he blows it up, and it makes the kids feel like King Kong. And it's a blessing to have him on our staff, because that's a personality that we needed. And as their role has increased on special teams, their role on offense has increased as well, and they're starting to believe and understand that we can, and so it's a testament to our coaches recruit them. It's a testament to the makeup of our staff, and then the ultimate testament goes to the kids, to the players, I guess, instead of calling them kids, to our players, because they're starting to understand that they can compete with anybody. They just got to put the work in and enjoy the process that comes along with it. They are, man. They're specialists in the sense that, everybody looks at them and they're, like I said last week, they're 5 foot nothing, and but when you look at them weight room wise, both of the kids are strong. Both of them have really strong legs, and And obviously they're extremely fast. And you're not going to be able to take them down with an arm tackle or throwing your body at their legs. And they have the quickness. Some guys are fast and they're not quick. Some guys are quick but they're not fast. These guys have both of those. And then, quite frankly, they're hard to tackle. And so and they're both sophomores. And so they could be pretty special. The thing that is going to be interesting to see is who you're going to kick it to. Because you got both of them in there. And I know they kicked it to him because Ellis had just returned the punt for a touchdown. So you kick it to Daggs, and so it's fun. Watch those guys. And Coach Armour went out and got Ellis from Dallas, which was a good get for us. And actually, Brian Applewhite, former alum, when he was at Louisiana Monroe, he told me about the kid. You need to come to Louisiana and get this kid if you can get him. And we go down there and just watch the kid's film, and he wants to come play for us. And so it's Bears helping Bears still, and that's what it's all about, though. Your lifeblood is your recruiting, and that's why for me it's truly a blessing to still be sitting in the chair, as the head coach, because it takes some time to build it how you want to build it. And we knew we had a product coming. We knew we had the Jacob Nips of the world. We knew we had the Trey Reeks of the world. It was just a matter of getting them to the point to where they could contribute. They understand what we're trying to get them to do. Alex Wesley took him 3-4 games to understand what we need him to do. And so it's fun to watch, and it'll be an exciting future for the UNC Bears. I guess speaking to the rivalry, the rivalry really, from what I understand, lies between the training staffs, with whatever it is, an axe or something or other. But for me, when we talk about rivalry for us, being where we are, in the Big Sky, all of them are rivals for me, because it's almost like, you come in as the little brother. Yeah, we'll let you in just because we have to. And so it was kind of the same thing for years in the NCC. And so for us, it's all of them are rivalries for us, and it's just about taking the next step, in the process. And Jerome is doing a great job with those guys. He has the resources. He's getting the funds that he needs to create a program that he wants to have out there. And he's the longest tenured coach, in the Big Sky, and I respect him tremendously. And he's changed up his philosophy a little bit on offense. They're going some up-tempo stuff and running the quarterback. And, and for us, it's just about us doing what we do, and going down there believing in what we have and getting a victory on the road in the Big Sky. That's really what it's all about for us.